Alright, today we're going to be making a homemade vegetable beef soup, and it's actually the one that we normally can. It's the same recipe. We use ground beef, carrots, celery, crushed tomatoes, diced onions, green beans, corn, potatoes, salt, pepper, some French onion soup mix, some beef consomme, and a little bit of green onion. Now, these are pretty much all pre-measured out. What was it, about 5-6 pounds of beef, about 2.5 cups each of carrots and celery, about 3 cups of crushed tomatoes, 2 large onions diced up, 5 potatoes, 1 can cut green beans, 1 can sweet corn. There's already a can of the French onion soup mix in there. I'm going to go ahead and add the second one and the beef consomme. We'll add the potatoes. Celery and carrots. Onions, crushed tomatoes, green beans, leave the juice in, we won't need every bit of it, corn. In my opinion, you could have done without the corn, but all right, now we've been letting the ground beef drain. Cut up a little bit of green onion to go on top of them. Sorry for the noise in the background. It's the dishwasher where we've already got dishes washing. A little bit of fresh ground pepper.
You're going to need a lighter for that burner.
I'm going to use a half tablespoon of salt.
Pink Himalayan salt.
Yes, well,
I can use any salt. That's what we're using.
we typically use pink Himalayan or sea salt.
I wonder why that thing's not lighting anymore.
Clicker's broke on this one. It works on all the others, just not that one.
I know, but it
It's the
did.
biggest eye.
When we got the stove, it did. I don't know what happened to it.
Now there's one other ingredient that I will add. I want to try to get some of this mixed up first.
Let's see what it really like.
And it's going to need a lot more.
A lot more broth.
Yes. You want to go ahead and grab a quart of bone broth?
I thought so.
Now we're going to also be adding a quart of bone broth, and we'll be adding a teaspoon of minced garlic.
Alright, you know this means we're going to have to roast us some bones and make us some noodles.
Yes. We'll be making more bone broth soon. We'll do a video of that when we go to do it.
You want to burn that thing. You might want to skim the fat off the top.
Nah, it'll just add to the flavor.
Snap. I can never open it that way. I don't know how you do it.
Carefully. Ooh, yeah. That's going to be good.
You're probably going to want some water.
Yes,
A little bit.
I'm going to have to add just a little bit of water because it will pull some juice out of the vegetables and stuff and all while it's cooking. But now, this is essentially the same recipe we do when we can it up. Let's see.
And that's also why you cut your veggies bigger.
Yes, because if not, when you pressure can them, they will end up pure mush. So you want a little bit larger chunks and all. And depending on what's left over after this, I'm going to put about a quart of water in there. That should be good. Stir it up. Oh yeah, that ought to make nice after it cooks.
Now you need to take them over there so they can see it.
I'm going to do that, honey. Who's been shooting videos long?
Well, I don't do nothing to videos.
All right. Hold on just a minute. I'll show you while my... All right, here's what it looks like in the pot. Now, as you can see, lots of vegetables, lots of meat, beautiful dark broth. It ought to can up nicely.
After we eat dinner out.
And then, well, if there's enough left over after we eat dinner, depending on... Because looking at that, I'm quite hungry. All right, we'll see y'all after a while when it's done and let you know how it is. With some pipingly fresh, hot vegetable beef soup. Look at how good that looks. Fogging up the camera. Got a nice bowl full of it here. And as you can see, the potatoes done nicely. I'm going to let that cool down a little bit. And then we're going to have, me and my wife are going to have us some lovely dinner. Alright, I hope you enjoyed it. We cooked it probably for about half hour to 40 minutes on the eye. And we'll see what's left over, and if there's enough left over, we'll can it up. All right, y'all have a blessed one. Bye.